Okay, Rafa Nadal has announced he is withdrawing from Wimbledon and the Olympics. He's citing that after a long clay court season, his body needs more time to recover. He's 35 now, and I bear that in mind. But it is interesting. Wimbledon is not necessarily a surprise because he doesn't really have a great record at Wimbledon in comparison to the other Grand Slams. It's his weakest surface, is grass. Although he has won at Wimbledon, it is his weakest surface. He's had a lot of early round exits at Wimbledon. The Olympics is a bit more interesting, as it is a little bit later. It would allow his body that time to recuperate. So I'm assuming he's got a niggling injury, but he's 35. I'll be surprised if this time next year after the French Open he's still playing at the top level. He might go on another full year. How much longer has Rafa Nadal got left? He's one of the fittest tennis players out there. He's one of the greatest of all time out there, alongside Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic. He's dominated tennis for the best part of 15 years. But how long can he keep going? Same with Federer. The same argument's been had with Federer, and he keeps turning up and playing. Djokovic has had his own injury concerns. He's that little bit younger than Federer and Nadal, but Djokovic is the new dominant force at the moment. It's how long can he stay fit, and of course Andy Murray with his hip surgery is out of the top level. He's the next guy. There's question marks about whether his career is basically done since his hip surgery. Although he's had a few comeback attempts, he hasn't been the same. So there is clearly a new generation coming through. I think the era of the dominance of just a handful of players in the Open era is coming to an end with Federer and Nadal nearing the end of their careers, and Djokovic, I think, has got a good 3-4 years left in him, but I don't think he is as dominant as he could be. I think there's cracks appearing in the dominance of those three. I mean, Andy Murray was one who got in the gap that appeared in that crack and won a few Grand Slams himself, so he's a multi-Grand Slam winner. Not on the same level as Djokovic, Nadal, and Federer, but I think the era of the solid dominance of this quartet is coming to an end. I think Nadal may be the first to blink, possibly Murray. Federer, I think, will retire at some point as well, but he's another supremely fit athlete. He's had his injury concerns and is still also coming back and competing in the Grand Slams and winning titles. So we'll see what happens, but I think Nadal, this might be the beginning of the end. I don't think he's quite ready to retire yet, but another long injury layoff or another tournament dropped where he goes, I'm not ready to play this tournament. It may be signs that he might have to call it a day. And his style of tennis is very aggressive, physically demanding on the body. Your joints, the wear and tear, it starts to build up. And obviously he's said in his statement that his body needs time to recover. His body's telling him he needs to slow down. So this could be not long before retirement. But we'll have to wait and see. He's obviously one of the greatest of all time and the greatest on clay. And I don't think anyone will ever equal his record at the French Open for title wins there. I just cannot see it being done. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, Nadal out of Wimbledon and out of the Olympics. The Olympics is the more interesting one, although there were rumours he was going to withdraw from the Olympics during the French Open. So we'll see what happens. But there we go. Anyway, there's some more football obviously today, so more football reviews to do. Thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts below on Rafa Nadal, and I'll have some more videos for you very, very soon.